Hello guys, today I'm doing a video about my Blutvargs Killteam. They are a Primaris successor of the Space Wolves. I finished painting them quite a while ago, but I finally got around to putting the transfers on these guys' pauldrons. They've not come out as well as they could have done. Obviously something that I've not done in a very long time, so they're acceptable for now. I'm sure they'll fall off at some point and I'll have to redo them. And then maybe I'll have a bit more of a look and try and do some better tips. So anyway, so this chappy here, you will already see, he's already been in a video. He's the sergeant, he's an intercessor sergeant. He will be my leader. This guy is a Primaris fight Vanguard veteran. He's actually going to be running as a sergeant, and he's going to be my combat specialist. So he's going to be doing a lot of attacks with that Thunder Hammer. As you probably see, here's just a Reaver, and then I've just added, you know, the jetpack, the arms, the Storm Shield, and the Thunder Hammer are all just Space Wolf. You know, they're just from that Space Wolf, like the kit that comes with the is it the Grey Hunters and the Blood Claws. Like I've added a bit of wolf pelt there. That's just clipped off one of the other Space Wolf models. As you can see, the beard, they've got a big bearded head, which I really like. And because he's a veteran, I've given him the colours of a Wolf Guard, so the yellow and the black. In fact, as you probably see, I've actually, if I zoom in, can't zoom anymore, but as you should be able to see, I've done that on the face as well. I've done face paint of yellow and black. Now I've done that for every model. Their colours, so whether they're a Long Fang or, you know, Battle Eye Squad like an Intercessor, that will be the colours that's on their face. So this guy is an Eliminator. He will be my sniper specialist, and I paint him up as a Long Fang because I feel like Long Fangs would fit well for being Eliminators. Again, as you can see, he's got the white and black on his face because that's the Eliminator colours. I've given him the Silence Pistol. That backpack is just one of the Space Wolf ones. Now everybody has a knife of some description, as you see on this guy. And there's this cloak. It's all wrapped up. And actually something I'm really happy with is the white on this pauldron. It's one of the crispest, clearest whites I've ever managed to paint. So I'm really happy with that. See maybe on his knee pad there as well. You'll notice that the left knee on everybody in this squad is black, and that's basically that's the company colour. And also look at the pauldron. You know, they're black, and the symbols and the edging is grey, so I guess it's another one of the company colours, because they're from, the lore is that they're from the company of, I think it's the Sigfell the Unseen, and you know, he's got names such as the Master of Smoke and things like that, and the idea is he's the chapter stealth specialist, and therefore a lot of his company do these kill teams, and they're, you know, a lot of people wear Phobos armor in his unit, so he's got a lot of like Reavers and things like that. I decided to have a couple of Reavers in, so this guy he's actually Reaver Sergeant, so that I can take the bolt carbine and the knife. You know, especially as I'm using the Space Wolves, knife will be really handy because Space Wolves, their advantage is close combat. But the bolt carbine is actually pretty decent. You know, you can advance and shoot them, things like that. And I've decided for Killteam that it's really useful having the grapple guns, so he's got one equipped there. As you can see, because he's a Reaver, they use the colours of the Wolf Scouts, so it's grey with black. You might notice that I've got all the backpacks and stuff are black. And I'm thinking that will be to reflect the colours of the company. So on these guys they're black, but if I say did warriors from another company, then they might be red or blue, so things like that. But obviously at the moment I'm only making the kill teams out of this army, but if I ever do expand and build a full 40k army, then I'll have colours. You know, the generators will reflect the company colours like it does on the shoulders and stuff. This is my other Reaver, he's just a normal Reaver. As you can see, I painted him up with the same marking, so he's obviously from the same squad originally. I actually really like the pose on this guy. Obviously I did it on purpose, but I'm just love how it works out, and I love like the mohawk, how that just fits in with this movement. He's so dynamic. He really looks like he's, coming in for swinging and stabbing people and smashing them in the face. Now this guy actually doesn't have loads of like particularly Space Wolf iconography. I've tried to make him as Space Wolf as possible with, if you can see there, that runestone. Obviously he's got the wolf tail, obviously he's using a Space Wolf head, so it's all like a cool haircut, and then obviously got the wolf iconography. But to be fair, he's got a big knife, and that seems very Space Wolfy to me. And here we have my commander. He's a wolf priest. It's obviously running him as a chaplain using those rules. His name is Sigmund. Basically the lore is that he's just recently been promoted to wolf priest, so kind of the idea is that as battles go, as I win battles, I will actually sort of add to the lore of my chaps, things like that. I've kind of given them a very like mild to small base sort of storyline, and I'm going to actually just try and have my actual battles reflect that as much as possible, whereas with other armies and stuff I've done with Warhammer, I've had all this huge cool lore before I put the model on the field, whereas with these guys I want to just have these models just create their own story just through the battles that I play. As you can see, he's quite different. He's actually converted from, I believe, just the Ancient from the Dark Imperium set. As you can see, I've modelled some fur on the right shoulder pad. I've done it with the loincloth there. I'm actually really happy with how that's come out. I've just used a normal heavy bolt pistol, but obviously I'm going to run that. I'm going to say that's an absolver. It looks bigger than a normal bolt pistol, and I've painted it up differently. So I can't see anybody having an issue with it, especially not the guys I play with. So yeah, I've tried to make him look really wolfy. So he's got some bits of fur hanging off the back there. He's got a wolf head, because obviously he's a wolf priest. He won't reflect the colours of the company that he runs with, so that's why he's got like the bone coloured wolf. My idea is that basically it's kind of like this bone colour and black are the colours of the wolf priest within my chapter. I've painted lots and lots of Norse runes on him just to make him look a bit cool, a bit funky. He's got a Reaver head, with the skull mask on, and then his Crozius is it's a wolf skull bit taken from one of the Space Wolf backpacks, and I think the haft is from one of the pickaxe things that the Dark Angels have, and then there's a skull at the bottom. It's just from the banner of a normal Space Marine bike. Just stuck that on there. As you can see, he's got his little Rosarius there. Again, I've given him a knife. See, everybody has a knife in my kill team. Well, with the exception of this one chappie, and that is his pet wolf, who I'm going to run as a scout when I do play him in games for kill team. But I mean, mainly the only reason I've got him is because I just fancied having a wolf, and this was more something fun to do for myself than anything else. As you can see, I've given him a bolt gun on his back, so he can shoot as he charges. And I've done sort of painted like a red line down his back. So the idea is that maybe they've dyed like a bit of a, dyed like red down his back. So make him look a bit cooler, a bit funkier. This guy is basically pretty much all the paint I did on him was with dry brushing, with the exception of the harness that I made from green stuff. And obviously I've washed him, but yeah, I'm quite happy with how he's come out. I think he looks pretty cool, and hopefully I'll get these guys on the table at some point. But thanks for watching, guys.